So you keep attracting a reality that you don't want, and you keep responding to it. That's the whole problem. You keep responding and reacting to the reality that you don't want. You need to stop doing that. I know it's easier said than done, but I'm going to help you out. I'm going to show you what you need to do, because I've been in that situation before and I was able to get myself out of it. Because what's going on is you're attracting who you are. So you can say, hey, I want to attract this. I want to attract that. The universe is going to reflect back to you who you are. So if you're not a good person, you're going to experience things that make you not a good person. If you're a lonely person, if you are a very good person, a so-called good person, and you do things that are so-called good, then the universe is going to reflect that back to you. You're going to experience those things that'll make you a so-called good person or a positive person or whatever. But if you have negative traits about yourself and you always display these negative traits, then the universe is going to reflect that back to you, because you are what you attract. Now, when you're reacting to this reality that you don't want, you're giving it power. You're giving it energy. So it's going to keep coming back to you because you're giving it power. Now, when you are saying, I don't want this, I don't want that, you're still giving it power. You got to say, I want what you're trying to attract. You got to give that power. But it's not going to work, because you have to go and get in touch with your subconscious mind to change all that. Your subconscious mind is already programmed for this reality that you don't want. So now you have to go within and change that. Now, there's a couple of ways you can change it. So here's the first way. I think this is one of the number one ways that you should do and need to do to change your subconscious mind so you can change your current reality that you don't want. It's your traumas. Everybody has traumas. So when you was young, when you was a baby, from 0 to 7, from age 0 to age 7, you was being programmed. So whatever happened during that time, whatever trauma that was going on during that time that you experienced, now it's a part of you. So you're going to keep experiencing that trauma throughout your life. So for instance, if you are having problems with money, so what that means is that when you was very young, again, a baby or a child, from 0 to 7, you was experiencing an environment that had problems with money. So let's say when you got 5 or 6, you wanted some type of toy, and they said, no, you can't have it, and you really wanted that toy or whatever. And now it's a trauma because you didn't get what you wanted, and you was very emotional, and it kept happening. So now that's part of your life. That's who you are. That when you don't receive something, you get very emotional. So it's going to affect you throughout your life. So no matter what age you are, that trauma going to pop up. It's a trigger going to pop up, and you're going to experience that. So whenever that trauma pop up, the universe is going to send that experience back to you to experience when you was younger. So what you need to do, and what I'm doing, going back to my childhood, reliving that and changing that. change the whole thing. So whatever happened that made it a negative, cause a negative effect in your life, you go back and make it a positive thing. So that's one thing you can do. The other thing you can do, which I've been doing, is reprogram your subconscious mind. There are a couple of ways you can do that to reprogram your subconscious mind. Before you go to bed at night, when you get into a sleepy, drowsy state, you're going from beta. You're changing brain waves. So beta brainwave is conscious right now. The next brainwave is alpha. So when you're in alpha, that means you're getting drowsy, drifting off into sleep. Now that's when your subconscious mind is susceptible to commands. So before you go to bed every night, whatever you are trying to manifest in your life, or whatever reality that you want to attract or want to create, that's when you visualize. That's when you say affirmations. And that's when you feel the feeling. So if you want to be happy, or if you want to be excited, if you want to be powerful, you get that feeling while saying those affirmations and while visualizing how you want to be, or that type of person you want to be. So if you want to be a successful person, you visualize yourself, you know, in nice clothes or whatever, or whatever business you're trying to start. Visualize yourself doing that business, making money, being successful, helping people. You do all that while you're going to bed. When you're in a drowsy state, you visualize all that, you get the feeling, and just, it's kind of like you're there. You're already there, because the subconscious mind doesn't deal with time. It's like right now. So you want to visualize yourself in the now, you know, right now, not in the future, right now. So you just visualize yourself being successful right now, and that will change your reality in due time. Now, the other way is through repetition. So if you're constantly telling yourself, I'm a successful person, or I'm a good person, and you do that every night before you go to bed, every time you wake up in the morning, and also throughout the day, eventually your subconscious mind is going to change the program, because you're ingraining that belief within yourself. Now, it's not going to happen right away. Maybe some people will, maybe some people it won't. It all depends on your acceptance of this new program. Now, if you had a program that's been running all your life, it's probably going to take a little bit longer to change. But you might, if you keep having these, so if you keep experiencing reality that you don't want, you got to stop responding to it, first of all. Once you stop responding to it and don't react to it, and just start saying positive things, start visualizing what you do want, what type of reality you want, and you fix your trauma. You go and you go into your subconscious mind and change your program. In due time, this will change your reality. I hope this brought some value to you. And if you have any questions, just leave it down in the comments. And please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers, because I'm going to do a giveaway once I get there. And guys, if you want to learn how to manifest anything in your life using numbers, just click below in the comments and in my description and download this ebook. This ebook will help you manifest anything you want just using numbers. So just click down below and get that. And on that note, I just want to say peace, get woke, and keep rising.